We sell devices, products, juice, tanks, everything. Everything you need.
Okay. What's the age range you're looking at for vapors? Is there any specific age range that?
Well, we don't sell to anyone under 18.
18, okay.
Yeah.
So you're talking about consumers that are above 18 all the way, the normal users that come here to your shop.
You got our average user. It can range because we have a lot of different types of age customers.
Okay.
We got people in their 80s,
Also,
40s, 50s.
Is it a cheaper alternative to?
Yeah.
It's a much cheaper alternative. Okay.
It's basically, first you have to make the investment of buying the device.
Okay.
And once you got the device, all you need to do is buy the liquid and coils.
Okay.
From what I've read, you save yourself about £3,000 to £4,000 a year.
£3,000 to £4,000 a year.
Yes.
By this change.
Yeah.
I see. Of course, combining with the cost save, the less health hazard nature of e-cigarette. I think that's much more.
The government posted the article saying it is 95% safer.
Ah, yes, the recent public health.
Yeah.
From your perspective as running the shop, right?
Yeah.
Did this spur people to come and try to try?
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
It did spur like existing smokers to come here and say, hey, I would like to try.
Yeah.
And did they really follow up on the dance and they continue to?
Yeah. Most of our customers always come back. Yeah. But then you get the very often few that still smokes, but they've cut down.
Okay, cut down the smoking. So they still use cigarettes, but then it's largely substituted by the e-cigarette.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who are concerned about teenagers picking up smoking through e-cigarette. What's your thought on that?
Well, anyone can pick up a cigarette.
Yes.
I've been smoking since I was 13. With e-cig, it's different because most shops don't sell to underage, so it will kind of stop them there. Apart from online, because online's a bit different. You can't really stop them.
It's always this debate that's between whether would e-cigarette spur young teenagers, young adults into smoking, rather than like totally.
I don't think e-cig will lead someone onto smoking actual cigarettes.
Because as a smoker, do you think e-cigarette tastes better than smoking?
Yeah, definitely.
I've been vaping for about 3 years. I've been through everything. But I got introduced from a friend from America, and then went up there, and then got my first e-cig. And then in like pharmacies in the UK, they used to sell not this kind of style, but the cigar lights.
Yes. Yeah.
So the ones with no button, you just inhale.
So there's like no refill. It's just
you have to buy the things. They were kind of expensive and they didn't really work too well. I think it was like £30 for a pack of 5, and it was like 300 puffs a day, or 300 puffs per cartomizer. And then I switched to one of these for about 2 weeks, and I realised, vaping is actually working. I cut down my cigarettes. And I was a heavy smoker. I was chain smoking 25, 30 a day for about 4 or 5 years. Because I used to travel a lot, and getting cigarettes abroad was like cheap, especially in Asia. So,
I brought up 10 packets with me because they're so expensive up here, or the US, anywhere outside of Asia.
And then a couple of years ago, these variable devices, ones with more safety features and like adjustable power, they didn't exist. So I started with, well, the thing that got me off cigarettes completely was a mechanical tube. And I still have it here.
You just start feeding yourself.
It's this one. That's the one that got me to quit.
It's basically a metal tube.
It's just a tube. Yeah.
With the battery and the connection, the coil.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is this actually much better? Because more control, or
it was just compared to, I wasn't suburbing, like making huge clouds like 2 years ago. I was like similar performance to that.
Okay.
But 2 years ago, that was the thing. That was what worked. And these days, this is what gets people to quit smoking, like a basic variable kit, and people don't go back to smoking after that.
I've been described as one of the millions of anecdotes, shells all sorts of stuff, but at the end of the day, this thing saves my life. This TPD is going to kill people. There is no other way to say it. People will die. It will take away this life belt and replace it with this piece of garbage at the end of the day. It is going to kill people. It really has to stop. Don't do this. Don't take these away from me, please. It's going to kill this generation, and it's going to kill the next generation. It'll turn me into a criminal overnight because I will have to turn to the newly created black market to get this, which will save my life. And that black market is going to be massive. Many more who can't find the black market will have no choice but to go back to smoking, because this is not an effective replacement for smoking. There's no point in making these things safe if you're going to make them totally ineffective. What is the point? Please don't do this. Don't take this away from me. Finally, why are we, the guys that actually use these things, only being properly consulted now? Why? Throughout the whole process that brought about this legislation, which will kill people, are we only being spoken about now once it's all done and dusted? That's all I have to say.